Welcome to this lesson in Clone My Business. I want to go over how to always speak with exactly the right prospect. So I've already spoken about this a little bit. It's so super important that you understand and accept it. When prospects start coming into your world and they seem interested in your business, you then need to vet them a little. I know at the beginning you're going to be tempted to talk with everybody, and that's fine. It gives you a little bit of experience to, refine your own messaging and your own questions and your elevator pitch and the whole thing. But once you have a kind of a steady flow of people coming in, you're going to want to vet them. You're going to want to make sure that you're talking with the right people. So let me go to just my bad Sean example, right? In 2010, when I first started my business, I wasted so much time speaking with business owners, just hoping that they would sign up with me. Like, I didn't think about, are these actually my dream clients? I thought, do they have money? Because I really need money, and I really want them to sign up because I really want to grow my business. So I was busy meeting with business owners at coffee shops, but I wasn't making as much money as I could have been. I wasn't using my time effectively. So in my second year, I learned, in my second year in the business, I learned from my mistakes, and I started to refine this a little bit. So remember, one of my main goals of this course is to make sure you don't do the dumb things that I did in my first year of business. I want you to just leapfrog right over that stuff, and then take the wisdom of the last decade plus that I've had with my own agency and still have my own agency, and apply that right into your business. So remember, another one of my primary goals for you in this course is to not waste time and to go fast. So if you only focus on speaking with the right prospects from the get-go, you'll be so much further along than I was when I first started. It took me a year to get on top of my business, and then another year to scale it to the point where I felt that I could take off and live in other countries and travel around and, start my international adventures with my family. Again, my goal for you is to skip over my dumb mistakes and then get to your dream life situation that much faster. So remember this slide? These are the 2 commandments, right? They must have the budget and they must see the need. So in order to even have a conversation with a business owner about digital marketing, these are the 2 requirements, the commandments that they must meet, right? It sounds simple enough. But you'd be surprised at how many business owners you can have lunch with or get coffee with who just want to talk about their business to someone that will listen. This doesn't help you. I mean, it's good to talk to business owners. If you've been in the employee world for your entire life, it's good to talk to other business owners, and you realize how important small business is to our country and to the world, in fact, and how the economy literally does run on the backs of people that are start and scale their own businesses. So that's fun for an extent, but that's not your job. You're not interviewing business owners. Your job is to make money, and your job is to help them make money. So when you're just sitting there listening to people gripe about their business, it just wastes your time, and it keeps you from making money. And if you're going to spend any time with a business owner because they say that they're interested in your services, you need to quickly find out those 2 things, need and budget. So somewhere in the conversation, you can ask them these two questions. So just say, hey, so why do you think this is important for your business? Or straight up, why do you see the need to market online? And then also you want to follow it up with, do you have a budget set aside for marketing online? And here's the important part. If they say no, or they hesitate on either one of those questions, that's a big fat red flag, okay? They are both must-haves. If they say no to either one, you've got to move on. And this is where I would say, or pretend conversation with you. But Sean, you say, can't I just talk them into it through my sales skills? And then I would reply, sure, maybe, but you don't want to have to talk anyone into your services. Like, all smart business owners know they need to be marketing online. They know they need to have money set aside for this. And I'll just say, if you do manage to talk someone into your services, they're going to make for the worst clients, I promise. They will be in your business. They'll be bugging you. They'll be wondering, hey, what's happening? They'll want to know what's happening. So your goal is not to talk anyone into your businesses. Your goal is to find out if it's a yes to both of these questions and then move forward. So just follow these 2 commandments and you'll save yourself a ton of time and frustration and make a lot more money and much faster. So this is one way to do it. Like if you have your sales funnel set up correctly, you can have them complete an application. I talked about this in the last lesson. You can have them complete an application or a survey before they even get on the phone with you. So, and then think about it. What questions are you going to have in there? Yep, they've got to have the need, they've got to see the need, and they've got to have the budget. So even, if they don't complete that, then just move on to the next one. Like if they're not taking it seriously, then you need to focus on your time with the good ones, with the business owners that do take it seriously. So that is just kind of one way to filter out, making sure that you're speaking with the right people. You can also have your video sales letter. As part of your sales funnel, you should have your prospects watch your video sales letter, your VSL. This, does a great job of already pre-selling your prospects as well as pre-screening them. Like they might see something that they don't like. They're like, I don't think this is for me. We don't care about website chat, or, we don't care about our Google business profile. Like we just don't care about that stuff. And if you're talking about that stuff, then they might not be like, it's not for us. And that's fine, because there's plenty of business owners that it is for. So as they watch the VSL, they can get a feel for what your offer is all about, as well as your agency and you, and then what you do and what you can do for them. And this way, by the time that they get on the phone with you, they should be pretty warmed up. They should be pre-sold, and it's almost a time just to answer some questions about your offer and see if it's like not too good to be true. And then just get a feel for you, like on the phone, if they can, have that know, like, trust factor to really see if they should go forward or not. And then, of course, if you have a no-brainer offer with a guarantee, it's like, yeah, why not? Why wouldn't they? So you can choose not to have application filters, and you can choose to have them not watch the VSL. And maybe you might consider that at the beginning. Like I said, if you want to talk to as many business owners as you can, maybe you just make it so that there's an opt-in page and then link to your calendar, and then get on the phone with people. But for me, I don't necessarily like getting on the phone. Say I have a phone call at 2 p.m., I set an alarm, and then it's like, okay, I'm getting on the phone, and I get all ready, and I've done a little bit of homework on their business, and I'm ready for the call, and then they don't show. So that's part of having this whole process in place, along with the email and text reminders, so that they know they need to get on the call. They've been pre-screened by watching your VSL. They've been pre-screened by your application page, the whole thing. So ideally, your show rate is much higher, and then your close rate is much higher because they've already been pre-sold. So I know this is kind of detailed, but if you have any questions or comments, obviously post them below. I'm here to help you. I want to make sure that this works for you, and I will see you in the next lesson.